For my DFS video activity, I chose to do it on mobile databases. And the article I chose to talk about was an article called Five Popular Databases for Mobile, and from Developer Economics website. And the article starts out with basically a little overview talking about how a lot of the mobile application databases are kind of commonly they're used they're the most common way of storing and managing data, and basically how they're in the cloud, and a lot of them do it online basically, and that's kind of the typical way now lately. But it says also that it needs an active and quite fast network connection, probably related to the rest of the article, saying that these more the the databases they're talking about, more up to date local ones, are probably quicker and maybe more advantageable. Which it actually mentions in this paragraph right here that it's you don't need as good of an internet here. You don't need to wait and download it from the cloud back. It's just local, up to date on your computer. It's a lot easier. And here they give a little table of the some of the more popular mobile databases: Berkeley DB, Couchbase Lite, Level DB, SQLite, UNQ Lite, and just some of the basic information about it, and it goes deeper in as the article goes on. This one talks a little bit about Berkeley B, family open source library that manages your data in traditional or relational ways using SQL. Also uses Java objects or as XML documents, and just talks about how Berkeley DB, some of the advantages that it gives you, and some of the stuff that it's used for. Next up would be Couchbase Lite, which document-oriented database, and where data is stored as JSON documents, and each document each document may have one or more attachments, which are essentially uninterrupted binary data that is stored and loaded separately. That's pretty much what they said about that. LevelDB, it's an open source library, implements key value storage. Um, Good performance across worldwide, and it's usually written in C++. iOS developers can use it directly in their application, which makes it really simple that it can just easily be used in there. SQL was another one that they mentioned on here. Open source C library for managing relational databases that can be stored both on disk and in memory, which is really convenient. And finally is UNQ Lite, which is actually is the NoSQL counterpart of SQLite. Although the two products are completely independent, UNQ Lite is an open source database that both use key value and document storage. It supports both in-memory and online on-disk database transactions, multiple concurrent readers, and cursors for linear traversal. And it's written. This is more written in C, but that's basically it for the article. A little overview of some of the more popular mobile databases and what they do, and how they go a lot more into intricacies between them. But I found it pretty interesting and wanted to share it.